worshipper. We kill him here. Originally, the entrance to Twilight Highlands was going to be a quest where Varian Rin finds out that that Archbishop is actually a member of the Twilight's Hammer and chases him out of Stormwind. Presumably, he's trying to kill the guy, and the guy escapes. That's my guess, but that's what Bellier says. He chases the guy out. So actually, okay. I was wondering, would she fall to the air or just stay there? But she stays there. But yeah, that's meant to be how it was. But for whatever reason, they didn't do that. He still is an enemy in the dungeon, but he just disappears. And there's from the cathedral, and turns up there. You can talk to the NPCs in the cathedral, and they're like, "Oh, he's just disappeared. We've no idea when he'll be back. It's weird." And you get there's a guy who made a fan comic, and now he works at Blizzard. His character from the fan comic flies you there, crashes the plane. That's the intro instead, apparently. It's kind of sad. The other one sounds like it could have been cool, and would have filled in better with the story. Because the other thing is just a throwaway joke. Okay. You know what? I think I've done enough Chromie for now. We'll head back to the Broken Isles, and I think... I was going to say I was going to go do some Nightfall and World Quests, but I'm not sure if I should, considering theirs isn't on the little list there. While you can do them if they aren't, you're better off doing them if they are on that list. Because you get an extra 1,500 rep. Still, if you think about it, all the days that they aren't on it, add them together, you're going to end up getting more than 1,500. So, yeah. Also, I was going to do the Trials of Valor, wasn't I? Yes, I do believe so. Do I also want to go to Broken Shore? You know what? How much more would it take before I could be ready for before I'll be done for Broken Shore? I don't know. Like, I want to do the legendary quest for here. And for, 7.0 and whatnot. So I want to do this. Actually, I think I misunderstood what it was. I think I can do that this week. Here, I'll look it up. That way I can be certain. Still have my phone here, it's on 6%, but it should be, it'll last. Unless it decides to shit itself and forget that it has 6%. It's done that before to me. PvP rolls. Warsong Scramble. Tomb of Sir Garrus begins. Ah yeah, you can access Final Raid encounter. Since that's only coming out now on the on the Raid Finder, I imagine 7.3 is a bit off, so I have some time to actually prepare for it. Comments? Let's see. I can do it, even though I've done Mythic. You don't get a lockout for Mythic. So I can just... Mythic Plus. You do get a lockout for normal Mythic. Sorry, what I'm trying to say is basically... What they were meaning is, you won't get the loot if you've already run a Mythic dungeon. You can only get the thing on Mythic. And if you've already run the Mythic for Darkheart ticket that week, you can't get it again. Well, sorry, you can't get it that week. You won't get the quest item, the Corrupted Essence, from Oakheart that week. You have to wait till next week to get it. But I've ran Mythic Plus, which doesn't have that lockout. I'll have a lockout period, so I can run a normal Mythic and I'll be fine. I misread it. I skimmed it wrongly earlier. Find group. Let's see if someone else has set one up. Actually, I could filter it. Dark. Heart. Ticket Mythic. In which case, we'll want to go and move this way. I don't like when it just says, keeps saying pending, because I end up getting the feeling that I'm not going to be let in. Accept. Slash P. Heya. I don't recognize that language. Gotta be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely sure if it's another language or if they're just hitting... Okay, this might sound horrible, but for all I know, they could just be hitting random keys. I'm not exactly well versed in non-English languages. I know bits of Spanish, bit of Irish, 3 phrases in French. Le petit mort, ménage de toi, raison d'être. And these things ain't like the other. Few phrases here and there in other languages, or 1 or 2 words, but nothing anything real, you know? I couldn't hold a conversation in most languages. Actually, I think the only conversation I could really have is in English. In Irish, that's the thing. It's the only other language I could have a small talk with, and even then, it's like, "Dia dit, quand se taught don't make a ma, go fuck yourself." Sorry, breaking into my French. But yeah, I've or "Don't make a ma, August Fain." I know a few of the basic things, but that's it. I don't know anything beyond that. So yeah. So yeah, that's just me being green at other languages, or you get what I'm saying. Not at else. Come on, mouse, keep working. It's disconnected on me. The batteries came loose. I'm using Mac mouse, but it doesn't have the thing keeping the batteries in. It's just I misplaced it before. I was meant to give it a wipe or something, and I put it to one side. Then I forgot to, and never did. As is typical. Okay, the thing that was here earlier is now gone. We go kill Dreadbog. Ooh.
Peace, friend. Greetings. Light bless you.
I fucking hate you, Arator.
Honor to you. Good day to you.
I fucking hate your guts. How dare you have that horse? That was my I don't know what happened there. I used to have that horse, but then Blizzard made the change that the paladin mounts were racially based. The different races would have different paladin mounts. The dwarves would have a ram, humans would have a horse, Draenei would have an elk. This kind of thing. So when they made that change, I lost my cool paladin horse and I got a shitty paladin elk. I've kind of grown to like it a bit more, over the years, but I'm still a little blurred when it comes to it. So that bog is skinnable. Magnificent laystone deposits. Gives you 20 laystone ore. Ride the subdued Nightwing. Not sure where the subdued Nightwing is. Is this guy even doing much damage? Not sure. Meh. No, he's not really doing much damage at all. But I think the main crux of this isn't for him to be doing extra damage, but for him... Sure, we'll have a stopwatch. I like this to help me keep track of time, though it's been... I've been playing for a bit as is. Keep track of this. It goes up really quickly with them as a combat ally. I think it's already after shooting up a little.
The very roots of the World Tree are corrupted by the nightmare. Cleanse Shalanir of the infestation that has claimed it.
Okay, look.
For justice! Too far away.
Do I need to reopen it? Huh. Maybe it's only quest XP they gain XP from. Or quests that they gain XP from. Amplified. 150 extra health, 40% extra... Well, 150% extra health, 40% extra damage. Fell asleep. Weird it's here. No one else is here. Okay, that's fine. I have more time. Plus, there's still a... we're still missing a person. Damn it. Don't know what that dung is. Well, whatever. Come on. Give me a bit more holy power. Damn it. I should have done that better before I stay in rage. Shield. 4. Damn it, I can't interrupt. Okay, my bodyguard's doing fine. Ooh, someone's helping out. Nice. I was wondering, I was getting very confused. Ooh, what's that? I got a... Enchanted Vault Cell Key. Imbued with magical energy to ensure any lock it closes will stay closed. Another Danger Torted, nicely done. And Dreadbog Fungal Flesh Cap. Sometimes I wish I was a healer. That way I could, just get into groups quicker, help groups, get going quicker, that kind of thing. But at the same time, I'm not much of a healer. I've never tried tanking. Part of me feels I should, but at the same time, I don't really handle messing up well. And on my first few runs, I imagine I would. I imagine if I was to try tanking, I'd want to try it, in a guild group, in the patient guild group at that. One issue with me trying tanking is the getting gear end of things. Like, it's just like, as right now, I don't think I would have any gear. Actually, I might have gear suited to healing. Because if you look at a lot of gear, they'll have, like, intellect there, see, on it as is. So if I switch to an intellect spec, I would suddenly use it. So...
One day Shalanir will be reclaimed, and the roots of the World Tree safeguarded. We must not rest until that day dawns upon Val'sharah.
Well, wasn't it stated that you can never reclaim what the nightmare has taken? Oh, she should have gotten... She clearly hasn't gotten the memo. Shadowy nightmare.
The light smites our foes!
I'm sure it does. Use Divine Storm. No, it's nice to see this guy back. He was in Wrath of the Lich King. Wait, is that a player or what? Yeah, it's a player. They're doing fine. He was, sorry, he wasn't Wrath of the Lich King. He was in Burning Crusade. He appeared there for a, what was it? What was it called? Outland. This. Honor Hold. He was in Honor Hold, and he, he would wander around between a drunk priest and the Trollbane, and he would talk to Boat and the Innkeeper, and that'll be it. He didn't do any quests. That was all there was to him. But he would reference his mother and father. It was a hint to more important lore characters, and that was the biggest thing about him. So it's nice to see him coming back and actually being relevant. Actually doing something with him. Okay. Weird icon. Ah, he's doing the mount thing I just did. Yeah, that's no use. This will give me a bit more. Excellent. Just wondering. Well, sorry, I'm not wondering. I'm waiting. I'm just curious as to when the. What's the gear thing about? Ah, meeting some. Just waiting for fire artifact. I'm just waiting for them to catch up so I can summon people up, and I'm waiting, just in general, for another person to join. Just having a look at these here to see if there's anything that would be actually of use to me, like a what was that? Sludge face. But the the things for the weapons. What do you call it? The let me find them. These. I don't remember, the relics. Wait, that was a fire relic. And this is a fire relic. And I should have checked. Blade of Justice. I glazed over because I thought it was something for a different class, and I was just seeing it. Because I've been seeing stuff for other classes that were completely irrelevant to me before. Rampant Wildfire. That would be better than what I have. The current one I have gives me 9 less item levels, but it's actually the same thing basically. And the 9 extra item levels would make me that bit better, just a slight bit, but it'll be an improvement nonetheless, which will be nice. We'll bring my item level up. Need to finish this. Veilwalker's Blessing. 625,000 artifact power. See me. Alright. I'll be getting that soon enough. The Nightfallen are doing pretty well on rep. That's just hard to look at, just the words running together. I feel the need to put 2 spaces in and a slash in between, or a dash in between. Hammer Reckoning. Oh, I missed that ability. When you... Interesting. When your allies with greater blessings take damage, you gain Reckoning. Consume 50 stacks of Reckoning to hurl magical hammer that strikes an enemy for that much damage. You gain Avenging Rod for 6 seconds. Christ. Like these are all PvP things and only PvP